counting up this money like I'm supposed to. Them niggas gotta hate, that's hypnosis. Be careful with that pussy, that's hypnosis. Type shit that make you lose your focus.
Okay, talk to me.
Let's get it, man. Million Hearts, phenomenal.
What are you experiencing after having listened to that?
I didn't expect it to start off the way it did. He started off punching for an album titled A Million Hearts. I would have expected him to be like just more heartfelt through the whole project, but it seems like it's a lot of anger that he got to get off. You know what I'm saying? That he's like, he did the name change to Jason, but it's still some of that anger from Jalopy I noticed in a lot of these songs that he's still, letting off, the album was about a lot of his family members. I noticed that, and he's not told me a thing. I know this from just listening to his lyrics, watching him write shit. Oh, he's talking about his Uncle Mike. Okay, now I can piece that together with this song. This is like kind of like an ode to his family almost, and breaking through like generational curses and stuff like that. That's kind of what this project is kind of like geared around, hence the title, A Million Hearts. So, every song is everything that I expected. I can't say I expected anything less from my counterpart, man. I always think, cause steel sharpens steel, and I look at him like steel. I get around him, I'm gonna be better. So really, it's hard. It's hard judging people's work that you admire so much because you're really comparing them to them. So I'm not looking at it from can this person rhyme words aspect of it. I'm looking at it from how vulnerable were they, and where's their conviction, and what pocket were they in. That's kind of why I'm gauging it. And the pockets that he chose were totally different. I heard some stuff that sounded like some Kid Cudi would make. Something I didn't expect him at all. Even the first song, I didn't expect him to make a song like that at all. That's not his flow pattern, any of that. He wrote it like it wasn't nothing. So I knew he was versatile, but I didn't know he was that versatile to where he would say, all right, I could do this. Like, not, is he able to rhyme like this? But no, would I get out here and do this and make a song and put it out? You earn my versatility respect also. You get what I'm saying? So I give it a 10 out of 10, man. It's good front to back. This is just the first part of the project, though. There's a deluxe coming, so I can't even give my full on opinion, because the other half might have me thinking, oh man, he isn't being heartfelt. He's trying to get something else off. Maybe the first part of the project is to get us in a different state of mind, and the second one is to have us veer off and look at something totally different. Music is so multifaceted, man. Like, the effect we get from a song might be totally opposite the intention that he wanted when writing something. So it's like, I always try to like put myself in the mind of the person writing, But 150 Ways, that's my most favorite song on the project, because that's him leaving Earth. It's him leaving the box of being a rapper, That's like, it seems like that's the goal us rappers chase, just trying to be outside the box and not being labeled as one. But it's hard to do. It's very hard to do. It's not easy. It's not easy to completely not rap and focus on letting your voice carry you. That's some good faith to have in yourself. So when I saw him do that, I was like, all right, this isn't just some rap project. This is way more than that. So yeah, man, I'm ecstatic to see what the public thinks about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the pre-release party. So yeah. Let's get it, man. Shout out my boy Jason. It's your boy Baby OG. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's get it, man.
Okay, talk to me.
What did we expect? Did we expect anything less? I expected nothing less. Now, Fonz was asking if any of us came in here with expectations. The thing I've learned with Jason is I never have expectations, but I have an assumption, and I stated this assumption before we even listened, that it was going to be great. What did I say it was going to be? I don't know. I said it was going to be great, and it was. So, expectations exceeded.
Emotions that you're experiencing?
Inspiration. It's very inspirational. I mean, it literally, like everything I said before this, it was just where I said he's just authentic and he just speaks from the heart and from the soul. Like, we just witnessed that. So, again, as an artist, it's just inspirational for real to just keep like following your heart and following your soul and like trusting what's coming out and not trying to be anything but myself. So yeah, I loved it. It's going double platinum in my house.
Okay, talk to me.
Yo, what's up?
Talk to me how you're feeling after hearing that.
A great project from top to bottom. I like the way he sequenced it. The topics that he covered, you know, I didn't expect anything less. Heavy writing, heavy subject matter, you know, heavy beats. A lot of this project was heavy. That's what I'll say. I won't say too much. I want y'all to still be on your toes per se, still be you know, what's the word? Listening and aware for, you know, the everything you're about to experience. I don't want to give away too much, but 10 out of 10 though, for sure. That's what I'll say. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. Y'all gonna be in store for some great music, you know? Just keep your ears open, keep your hearts open. It's gonna be one of those ones for sure. Just mastermind them out.
Okay. Talk to me.
The album was absolutely amazing. Like I said before, no expectations because I've always known Jason to be like so versatile. And so I was just kind of excited to see what direction he was going. And like, I feel like since I've known him, I've known that like he's always been tapped in with like, you know, his music, and he's always been like, I don't know how to explain it, but basically, like, I feel like now, like, he is officially, like, kind of blossoming and, like, becoming, like, truly, like, I don't know, the best, like I said, the best version of himself. And I'm excited for it, and it was a beautiful album. There was, like, some songs that, like, really stuck out to me. Where's my phone? I have them in my notes.
Yeah.
I have them in my notes.
She's an intellectual.
I would say God, Why, and Maybe I'm the Problem. Those stuck out to me a lot, and those were like some of my favorites, but I'm excited for everybody else to kind of see what he's been working on, because I know he's been working for a while, so I'm excited to see. But yeah.
Aww, amazing. Any emotions that are sticking out to you right now that you're feeling or that you felt?
I'll say probably like one of the biggest things was it made me feel like some of the things that make me feel safe or like nostalgic when I'm listening to music is like imagining I'm on a road trip and I'm driving, or like songs that I feel like I would listen to like on the train to school, which is like a memory of mine. And that music kind of brought me back there to like a very nostalgic feeling. And I search for music that takes me to like nostalgia, because I feel like whenever I'm kind of lost within myself, I think like, let me go listen to songs that like bring me back to like my roots, or like let me go listen to something that like brings me back to like my teenage self, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is kind of where it took me, is like something that I would listen to that would make me feel like safe on like a road trip, or like something that would like take me back and like make me feel very nostalgic in a sense. Yeah, but it was beautiful. Yeah, I loved it.
Thank you.
Yes. Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so talk to me.
First off, I'm happy for my boy. Fucking beautiful album. everything I was expecting, happened and then some, you know what I'm saying? Just hearing the new shit that is coming out during this era in his life, shit was beautiful. I know he said there was no theme, but honestly, the theme, from what I was getting, was like very, like, real life, relatable, shit, shit that people, may only just like think and ponder in their head and never really say, you know what I'm saying? It's like he was giving that voice to people, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, real life shit, very relatable. Fucking love the album. We didn't even go over the names of the songs, so I don't even know the names of the songs, but I know I love Rose, Sapiosexual, Million Hours, obviously, Million Kisses and Hugs, fucking love that shit. And then the new John, where he's singing, and yeah, just, when the song gets in his little bag where he's hitting them notes, you know what I'm saying, it's over with. So yeah, love the album.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me.
How is every single song good? Every single song was a fucking banger. Every single one got you like that shit was so fire. I'm actually like speechless. Like, I cannot wait till everyone gets to hear that, because that shit's gonna be on the charts. Number one on every single chart. I don't care what anyone says. Like that. That was music to my ears. Literally. That shit was so good. Like, I'm giving props to everyone involved in that project. Like, that shit was phenomenal. I can't wait till y'all hear it. Period. That was so good. Holy shit. Like.
Okay, talk to me.
Hello.
Reaction.
Too much, man. Too much to say. I'm also fucked up right now, so I don't even want to talk on camera respectfully, but I'm doing it. Density. There was so much going on, so many layers. In terms of the complexity of what we're talking about, you feel me? Like the subject matter to the production to like just like the club banger appeal. Like there was just so much going on that I was just telling Jason, I was like, I want to listen to shit literally like 4 times, because I know on that 4th listen I'm gonna pick up on a new thing, and I'm gonna pick up on a new web and a new connection, and it's like, I just love to like when I really love music, I just listen to it a fuck ton, and that's like the only desire I have right now is to just like listen to it again. So, phenomenal job, seriously. Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about what you just witnessed?
I think it was really good. I'm excited for it to be heard. Like, it was, I don't know, the word, it just felt like listening to it like was a journey of just like rawness and like authenticity. I think what makes this project elevated is just, it's more appeal to the ear, I think. Just like the production with the musicality, it's all kind of meshed together perfectly. And that's why it kind of feels like a journey when you're listening to it. Like, I feel like it's got, the lit music, it's got like the deep cuts. I think it'd be like a really fun joint to listen to like on the way to the beach or like on a road trip with friends. So I think he did amazing.
Okay, so talk to me. How does it feel to have the room respond to that?
Oh, it was cool. Like, yeah, I was at the front, so I'd look back and everybody's vibing to it, It was cool.
What's going through your mind, your heart after hearing it in that setting?
I mean, I'm happy to see him getting stuff out. I'm hearing him talk right now. He's talking about, it's been a minute, So it's like, it's a good project,
Do you have any favorites?
God, Why, for sure. That's probably my favorite on the project. After hearing everything back again, that's definitely my favorite. And then Hypnosis is just, it's just a fire-ass track.
Yeah.
It just ends really quick. So, but people will play it back. So, but yeah, I think it'll be cool. He's talking about like different ideas he's having for it and stuff like that. So, sounds like it's gonna be a fun project. It's definitely something I think that he can like milk for a while. Each song is pretty dope.
Yeah, like songs that are gonna stand the test of time in a big way.
Yeah, they've got a lot of relevance you know, and it's like timeless relevance. It's like a lot of like just humanity, right? Shit that's not gonna go away. It's not like a trend. So, yeah, it's dope.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
Hello. What are you feeling in this moment in time?
Gratitude, first and foremost. Me? At a loss for words? I'm just playing.
No, that's actually monumental. No, I feel you though. Same. Right.
I will say that I'm never not thinking about the potentiality of like just weeping anywhere I go. Like that's something that's like constantly in the back of my mind, and like you could hear that and like thinking that I'm trolling, like
Yeah. No.
But if you know me, like you know that I'm in like very deep study with grief and with how important it is not to repress when the weep knocks behind your eyes, behind your heart, and behind your forehead, and everywhere else. Like you have to, and you have to figure out ways to move through the world to protect yourself in those moments, because we still have to have the discernment. But when you pick your head up and you find yourself in a space where you can weep and you can weep safely, and the divine will hold you in that, like do it. And I say all that to preface the fact that I did not expect to come here and listen to something that would like make me weep. Yeah. Like for real. And you'll probably see the footage back, and I don't even know the name of the song.
Into Heaven's Gates.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
It's called Heaven's Gates.
Yeah, that's the lyric. And I feel like I've been cataloging maybe when grief comes through, and when maybe where it's coming from, what it's attributed to, and trying as best as I can to connect maybe what or who I'm grieving when it comes through, if that's even possible, so that I can honor that. And there's times where it's more obvious than others. I didn't realize how much grief was assigned to someone in my life in particular that is like the reason I'm an artist, the reason like I made it my priority to like be alive as much as I possibly can, like for real. And that song opened my ability to really feel the grief that I hold for that person. And that's like a really big deal, because another thing, if you know about me, that my tears are often like behind a firewall for so long, which is why when it comes through, I have to. Because I don't know when the next time is going to be. And like even in my my natures, there's a sense of like childlike drama that comes through when I even sense like a glimmer of a chance to like release those tears. Yeah. Where I'm like, please let me lean into this more. I'm ready. Yeah. And so anyway.
So what do you have to say about Jason's ability to elicit that kind of response from someone?
That man is being used by God in the most profound way. And I feel like the reason I say that so confidently is also because interacting with him strongly, I can feel the way that I could I suffice it to say that I'm experiencing that interpersonally in our friendship, and the fact that it tracks when you get to experience it in him as an artist and be a witness to that is something really, really special to see, and I trust in his ability to continue to shield from anything that will attempt to poke holes through that, and I trust in the divine to cover that, because it's really a special thing when people are able to put fears aside and really allow that to happen. And yeah, it's a treasure. And I will say the gratitude I was feeling at the beginning before I lost all my words, it's recurring every time I think about certain moments of the album. And miss you, Reggie, big time.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So thank you, Jason. Very much thank you. And I'm excited for more people to experience these songs, because I know what it moved around in me, and I'm just a speck. So I trust that it's going to move things around for people. And that's, I think, the best gift that we have and the best opportunity that we have as artists, is to be able to do that for ourselves first. And then when we get to do it for ourselves and we actually experience that a little bit, it just is representative of the fact that it's going to happen for other people too. And I feel like the more we get out of our way and locate how to remedy the feelings that we're feeling as artists, the better we get at doing that, and the more unafraid we get at doing that, that's the art's going to reflect all of that. And it's as above, so below. Yeah.
So if you could describe what you feel like his art brings to the world, and like the possibilities that creates in like 3 to 5 words, what would those 3 to 5 words be?
Relief. Trust. Forward. Rest. Power. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, Jason. Thank you for making this music. For real.
You guys do whatever.
Okay, so talk to me. How are you feeling after sharing that?
Oh man, I feel amazing. Because it's like when you go so long without dropping music, it's like, even if it sound good to you, you just don't know how people gonna take it. Especially when, like, you know, it don't sound like the stuff you used to make. Because the stuff that I'm making now, it don't sound like the other stuff. So I was curious, you know, to know how people felt about it. But when it just makes me love it more when I'm seeing people's response. Like, I already loved it, but it's just making me love it even more, because it's like, what I wanted to get through, it got through, and I can see that the way everybody responded. You know what I mean? The way the energy changed in the room, or it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel good. I just feel good. I'm just in love with creating the music, and yeah, I just love it. Like, I just love it. Real shit. Yeah.
Does your favorite track be changing, or has it been pretty consistent what your favorite is? And what's your favorite now?
It changes, because this was like, I was making this music when I was still Jalopy. So it's like a transition. So this ain't even really like my first project under my real name. Like, some of this music is older, but listening to it recently, like going through the sequencing and shit, like, it always changes. Like, I love Sapio though. The ones that I always play again, 'cause that's how I judge it. Like, what are the songs that I play and I immediately just want to run it back? Is Sapio, 150 Ways, I'm in Love with My Scars, Rose, goddamn, what's the name of the whole shit?
For real?
Damn, what's the name of the whole shit? I ain't gonna lie. I love all these fucking songs. I really do.
Good.
I love all these songs, bro. I really
You can
do.
tell. You can tell that music was made by somebody that loves what's emerging from their thought processes and their experiences, and like the diligence comes through, and you're not diligent about things that you don't love for the most part.
Right. And I just love. It just feels good to be in love with the music, and in love with the process, and in love with creating, and in love with, just exploring the new boundaries I'm finding in my ability that I didn't really know was there, because I might have been afraid to express it or try it because of how people would, maybe I thought that people wouldn't like it, or maybe I wasn't capable of doing certain things. But some of these songs, it's just like, these are things that I always knew I was capable of writing and capable of singing and all this different stuff, but just wasn't confident enough to do it. So, I don't even know if I answered your question, but
No, you did.
yeah.
It's kind of like a conversation between you and yourself, between you and the listener for sure.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that there are certain points you reached where you were able to bypass any boundaries you had before in certain emotional experiences, making music. Was there any life experience that you felt through the full arc of it that allowed you to get a lot of stuff off or get a lot of stuff out of the way because you saw something completely different that you didn't see before?
It was the experience of, like, it's so funny. It was really learning what, it's like almost like alchemy, right? Like when you're creating something, or you are wanting something to be in the physical or whatever, like when you're manifesting or whatever, when you feel it, when you're talking to yourself, like I used to put like alarms on. So I had like alarms on angel numbers. So like at 111, 222, 333, and it'd be certain messages like trying to like create the life that I want. So like it was a lot of self-love stuff, a lot of stuff like that. And realizing like, well, the key to this shit is just like really, and it sounds cliche, but like really authentic expression. And sometimes that could be in the form of singing. Sometimes that could be in the form of writing. But when my life is at its best and I'm just in abundance and everything's being attracted to me and things that I'm calling on come to me instantly, it's because I'm living like in complete flow, like authenticity, like just in flow of life. I'm not resisting to nothing. I'm letting things be what they be. The second that I want to do something, I do it. The second I have an idea, I take advantage. The second that I want to write, I take advantage. A lot of these songs would have never existed if I hadn't did that. Like Machiavelli, I was leaving my house and got the idea to go somewhere. I literally decided to be late because I knew I'm feeling this so much in my body, like identifying that emotion. I'm feeling that emotion again. I need to go inside and create. And I went inside, I wrote that song right then and there before I left, and it took like 20 minutes. And yeah, it's identifying that feeling and knowing when that feeling shows up and knowing like, okay, I gotta take advantage of that feeling. It's the excitement almost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You connect, it's funny that you mentioned that song because I think in that song you were more overt with the connection that you feel beyond yourself when you're making art. That song was more overt. Is that a feeling that you felt in the other songs too while you're making these songs?
Some of them. So like Machiavelli was like, that's why I said the beat, because I heard the beat and I immediately thought, damn, Tupac, I'm feeling that. And so I was like, oh, okay. Sometimes I hear a beat and feel like Machiavelli want to tell you niggas something. Like I felt like I was channeling that.
Mm-hmm.
Like something in me was channeling that energy. So I was like, you know what? Because sometimes I don't do that because I'm like, I don't want somebody to think I'm biting or I'm something like that. But I'm like, it's ancestral in my mind. Like I don't feel like that was on accident. I feel like that energy came to me and I let it come out. And that's why that song became what it was. Like, even the delivery on some shit and, like, the way everything got done, like, it was just so quick, so fast. Like, God Why is another one of those songs where I instantly got that emotion and that feeling, and I just let it out. I didn't care about, because usually I'm like, I want this bar to be this, I want this bar to be that. But through a lot of this project, I didn't focus on that. I just wrote. I let the rhymes happen. I let the rhyming rhyme when it rhymed. I let whatever happened, I just let it flow. So God Why that happened with. Apply Pressure is a big one.
Do you ever feel like you're listening to the song formulate itself more than intellectually engaging with the words?
Yes. That's where I'm at. Before it was the other way around. Now it's that way. Now I'm just like the song is forming itself and I'm just participating. That's how I kind of look at it. Like I'm playing a part in the song being created. I don't really see it as like I'm the full person. I'm the full totality of like what's creating the song. There's other things that I can't see that are playing a role, and I'm just allowing them to play. So we're playing off of each other, and that's how certain songs like get created. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah.
I resonate with that a lot.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of artists that experience that and ought to lean into it more. So I feel very fortunate to be connected to somebody that also experiences art making in
Vice
that
versa,
way.
yeah.
Exactly, because I phrased that question in that way because it's exactly what is happening for me right now.
That's
too.
real.
So
that's real. I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. That's when the best music gets created, because I feel like whatever you put in there, it translates. People can feel that.
Mm-hmm.
People can feel all that energy, and I wanted to focus more on people feeling me than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like the bar not being this and all that. I was like, fuck all that. I just want people to feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's what all my favorite artists got in common that I never really thought about. I was like, wait, like that's why they so fucking special, because they want you to feel what they saying.
Yeah.
Scarface, Tupac, like, you know what I'm saying? DMX, like these are all dudes. They don't give a fuck. Like sometimes they don't even rhyme. They won't even rhyme for 3 bars. You know what I'm saying? But you still feel that shit. Like
100%. One thing that came to mind, I don't know if it was mid, but I think it was afterwards. I don't think it was midway through. But the notion of, in the same vein as you're kind of listening and participating in the song emerging, there's also a sense that we can simplify more than we remember to. That we are our acute gift as artists is to be able to locate how to make the remedy for the feeling you're experiencing.
Yeah.
And that's something that came through because it's a kind of something that's clicked for me recently, that's the focal point so much of what we're able to do, that we've spent a lot of time diligently moving towards that without realizing that's what we were doing.
You know what? That's the real answer to your question you asked earlier. What it was is vulnerability. But it's not vulnerability, because you can perform vulnerability. That's one thing I had to realize. You can perform vulnerability. And there's a lot of songs like in my past where I would write stuff and I'm like, where I got the feeling from these songs that I wrote, but that was so rare. And I would write these other vulnerable songs, but it's really me just performing vulnerability. Certain lines like, I done lost it all again, about to get it back. Wish I could forget some decisions like the Men in Black. My irresponsibility, that hurts to say. That's not something that I will usually put on a song. That hurts to say. That's not like, oh, it sounds good. That hurt me to say, like to be accountable for my irresponsibility. Like that's what I'm talking about when I say raw vulnerability, where it's you're saying the things that hurt you to say, and you don't want nobody to know. And you feel like, whenever I feel like, damn, I feel like people gonna judge me for this, I put it down. That's the difference between this shit and the old shit. So yeah, it's raw vulnerability, honest vulnerability. I ain't a good person. I'm not a bad one either. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. So.
Well, I'm sure we're going to talk a lot more about this, and there's going to be a lot more questions and a lot more to say, but thank you for sharing this with all of us.
Thank you, of course.
And
thank you for coming. I appreciate all y'all, man. I was very specific about the people that I chose to come. So, yeah.
Appreciate it. And the energy in that room is a microcosm of the entire world,
Yeah.
damn near, in a sense, based on, there wasn't a single song where everybody wasn't feeling something
Yes.
in a way that was
That felt so good.
observable, and yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.